Of course. I've just spoke to Frank now. I'm a bit upset that it's in Belfast. You know what I'm saying? But I say we're going to travel Great Britain, and this is the next stop. But I've heard in June we're going to box in Wembley, and that's my area, North West London, Wembley Arena in June. So I can look forward to that, man, as well. No, I didn't set me back. Obviously, it hurt me a tiny bit. It was only a small minority of people, you get me? But it's boxing, man. The likes of Kazag and Flame Mayweather get booed, you know what I'm saying? Got booed, so you just got to put up with it and get along with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, that's what I'm saying. If I end up half what they are, I'm cool, you get me? Of course I can. I was an Olympic champion. Obviously, Olympic champion don't mean nothing in the pros, but I've got the pedigree, do you know what I'm saying? And I'm adapting well to it. Get me? I hardly got hit when I boxed in Birmingham, do you know what I'm saying? I got hit twice or something pathetic like that. So I'm gonna be good, man. I'm coming good. Put on a good show over there, and I'll be getting heaps of cheers from the Irishman, hopefully, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to it. A little bit, but that's nuts, isn't it? And how can they judge me, the small minority again? How can they judge me after one fight? You get me? I know I'm good. People around me know I'm excellent. My coach knows I'm fantastic. And as I say, only time will tell. And I'm all confident of going away. And I'm gonna let the boxing do the talking in the ring now. I'm gonna just hold it down a little bit and just let all my boxing do the talking ring, and we'll see where I'm in a couple of years. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, people may think I'm cocky and I'm finesse, but if people that know me and speak to me and chill with me, they know I'm cool. I'm down to earth. I'm just a normal geezer. You know what I mean? I'm just a normal dude. But yeah, man. Fantastic. You train me like a soldier. Obviously now the fights, I've got like 7 weeks. I'm gonna probably have this weekend off. Then I'll be back in the gym on Monday doing the mad graft for like 7 weeks. Oh my God, of course. The geezer he's a soldier, mate, serious. He does all my running with me. He runs. The geezer's 48 years of age and the geezer runs with me. He does all my groundwork with me. So yeah, man, he's a good old trainer.
You know what, it's really interesting because I spoke to a lot of people from the sport, people like Colin McMillan, former WO World Featherweight Champion, as one example, and he stated a good statement. He said that at the end of the day, with James's technical ability and his boxing skills, you know, he's got the skills to pay the bills. And like at the end of the day, he put on a fantastic boxing display, won 4 rounds out of 4, professional debut. So really, the people who booed him, you know, they got to hold their heads in shame really, because they're not great. They're not great sort of people who understand boxing. You know, they're just people who, I think you could have had a mixture. You could have had like Frankie Gavin's crowd, where he weren't the golden boy, James was the golden boy. The Irish people, because they were all supporters of Darren Sutherland, who we all know James beat in the Olympics. Because apart from anything else, it was like a football mentality where they were sort of giving it, ooh ah yeah. And the next automatic thing from that was the boo. So, you know, as long as James rises above it, which I know he has already. But the worrying thing was we went to Manchester weekend to watch Khan. And not only did Khan get booed, when the Olympians got introduced, again you got a glitter of boos again with James. So maybe it could, you know, things can catch on like a wave. So hopefully it don't become a bit of a thing. And his next fight has been announced today in Ireland, so we already know we're going to get booed before we get there. So I just think it's something, unfortunately, in Britain, they just don't like winners because James is a winner, and they just they have to keep booing and learn to accept it. I don't think so, I know so. At the end of the day, you know, he's got a talent that you see probably once in every lifetime. You know, I'm talking about an exceptional talent, and you know, the cream always rises to the top, and he's definitely the cream. So I think when that moment arrives, then boos in Birmingham will be a distant memory. I just think that Most guys who are talented, who I've worked with over the years and seen when I was boxing myself, people like Errol Christie, who was absolutely so talented, 9 national titles, was just phenomenal. But what they never had, what James has got, is the work ethic. Because not only is he talented, but he understands that, to reap the rewards, he's got to really work hard. And, he trains like someone I've never known. The toughest job is actually making him have time out. But, we go through drills, and he's got the mentality to work on one move, maybe for 7 or 8 sessions, one off, just till he gets it right. He really is a perfectionist. And, his schedules are very demanding, very tough, but he understands it's his job, and he's training for a 12-round career, but for a 4-round fight. So me as his trainer, I've got to tamper with it a little bit here and there. But he's got absolutely, technically, as a fighter, he's got so many options, and that's why he's going to be so difficult to beat. Whatever they bring to the table, he's got an answer to. So I'm confidently predicting what Frank Warren's also said, that I think he'll be the first. I don't want to put him under pressure, but I think he'll be the first British Olympic gold medalist to also become a world champion. I can sort of talk through experience. I boxed at the highest level as an amateur, and also, for the WBC and WBA world titles. So I know what it takes to get there. I've been there myself. I've boxed legends like Zuma Nelson, British legends like Barry McGuigan. And I've been at that level, and I know what it takes to get there. So when I look at the attitude that James has got, look at the ability he possesses. If people just sat down for a minute and listened to what Frank said today, if you look at what he achieves as an amateur, look at the records of the guys he beat. The transition, basically that's what it is, a transition. I think it can be really simple, because if the person's got the right mental status, which is 80% of your battle, then they can go all the way. And James's mental status is absolutely bang on. His mind is perfect, and he's so into what he's doing. He ain't walking around thinking he's all Harrison, thinking he's a glamour boy, thinking like, I'm above you, I can manage and promote myself. He's got his family close around him. He's doing everything right. It's a learning curve. The first 10 fights, I don't think you're going to see what any of these Olympians can do. But I think after that, when the cream starts rising to the top, as it certainly will, and he gets onto the world stage, I think James DeGale will definitely deliver. And I've got every belief that this jigsaw we're putting together, we've got all the right pieces. Just got to put it together and get the full picture. And I think once I get the full picture, that'll be a picture of him with a world championship belt right around his waist.